All right, number 7, we want to find the prime factorization of each of these numbers. So we start out with 2387. Okay, so I'm going to use technology just to speed up the process. Now we have answer choices, so we don't have to start from scratch. Just looking at these, we can eliminate C because 77 is not prime. 7 times 11. So we'll get rid of this one, leaving us with either 2 answer choices have 7 in it and 2 of them have 11. So let's try 7. If we get 7, then it's one of these, and then we can try 11, and then if we get 11, then we'll know it's this one, and if 7 doesn't work, we can try 11 and see if 217 is prime. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna use technology. So we're gonna pull up this calculator, and I'm going to try to divide this number by 7. 2387 divided by 7 gives us 341. Okay, so this number is divisible by 7 and 341. Now I want to see if 341 is divisible by anything. So we have 7. Let's just try 11 since we're given that. And you can use divisibility rules if you want to practice those, but this, again, I'm just doing this to speed up the process. So let's try to divide that by 11. Okay. And this number is divisible by 11, and that gives us 31. Okay, so prime factorization, 31 is prime, 7 and 11 are prime, would be 7, 11, and 31. Okay, so notice part B is the same number just to the 5th power. Okay, so if we were to rewrite that, we would have 7 times 11 times 31 to the 5th power, because that's the same thing as 2387, and we would just give each of these numbers a power of 5. That's how this works. Okay, so the prime factorization of B is going to be the same numbers, 7, 11, and 31 to the 5th power. That would be C. Now we have 76 to the 24th power. So we'll actually find the prime factorization of 76 and then raise it to the 24th power. So 76 even, so it's divisible by 2, and 38, and then 38 is divisible by 2 again, and 19. And so as a prime factorization, we get 2 times 2 times 19, or 2 squared times 19. And this is raised to the 24th power. So we're going to distribute 24 times 2 and 24 on the 19. So this will give us 2 times 24 is 48. 2 to the 48th power times 19 to the 24th. Alright, and then we want to choose the correct factorization of 58 to the 19th minus 58 to the 18th. So what we could do, we can try to factor this out. 58. I don't know if that will help us out. Let me look at these answer choices to see what we're dealing with. Nothing in particular that shows us subtraction. Okay, so we have 58 to the 19th and 58 to the 18th, and we're going to subtract those. Okay, So let's get like terms and then we'll subtract off what's the same. So let's break down 58. 58. We can do 2 and 29. And that would be prime. So we can say 2 times 29 to the 19th, and then we have 2 times 29 to the 18th. We are subtracting these two terms. So now we can distribute the 19 and 29 to the 19th, and we're subtracting 2 to the 18th and 29 to the 18th. Using, we could have factored from the beginning. I was trying to see if there was something else we could do. We can factor out both these terms, 2 to the 18th and 29 to the 18th. I can pull 18 from here and here, and then 18 from here and here. If I pulled 18 from here and here, that would leave us with 1 2 left and 1 29 left, minus this would just be 1 and 1. So this is what we'd be left with. So this would give us 58 minus 1, which will give us 57. So 2 to the 18th, 29 to the 18th, times 57, and 57 is divisible by 3. If you add up 5 and 7, that gives you 12, and that's divisible by 3. So this can be rewritten as 3 times 19. Okay. So prime factorization, 2 to the 18th, 29 to the 18th, times 3 times 9. Now I probably could have factored out that 58 in the beginning, 58 to the 18th, and then broke it down like this, but I was trying to see if there was something else you could do here. So that is, let me just show you that part. So starting from here, we could have just said 58 to the 19th minus 58 to the 18th. Just pull out a 58 to the 18th, and then that will leave us with 58 minus 1. So you just get there and then just break this guy down, and so that's how we get the 2 to the 18th, 29 to the 18th once you break that to primes, and then the 57 is 3 times 19, which this 19 we can, no, it's 29, so we can't combine that. Okay, so we are looking for 28 and 29 to the 18th, and then we need a 3 and a 19. So C is what we want.